Intentional homicide, use of a dangerous weapon. The court is going to impose a life sentence without the eligibility of any type of extended supervision, because that's what you deserve.
Now at noon, life without parole. That is the sentence handed down to Jordan Fricke, the man convicted of killing Milwaukee police officer Matthew Rittner. It's been 8 months since Jordan Fricke used an AK-47 to shoot through the door of his home as Rittner and his team served a drug and weapon search warrant. Our Sean Gallagher was in the courtroom as he learned his fate. Powerful words we just heard from that judge. Sean.
Yeah, Lisa, it was a full morning of emotional testimony from the victims that were impacted by this. But Jordan Fricke was facing a mandatory life sentence as a result of being found guilty for killing Officer Matthew Rittner back in February. And the judge just had to decide whether or not Jordan Fricke could receive parole. But just as you heard from Judge Jeffrey Wagner, Fricke will never be released from prison. Now, in his decision, Judge Wagner spoke to the decision-making of Jordan Fricke, saying the life he chose to lead helped make the decision that he had to pull the trigger on February 6th. And because of the level of the ammunition used, the judge says Fricke pulled the trigger knowing full well it could cause carnage. We also heard some impactful words from Matthew Rittner's widow for the first time, pouring her heart out about losing her best friend and her hopes for Jordan Fricke.
I hate him for what he's done to me and my family. I will never ever forgive him, and I hope that he spends the rest of his life behind bars without any possibility of parole. You would think someone who has lost a parent would show some sort of remorse, but he has shown none. Please, Your Honor, he deserves the maximum penalty for the hell and heartbreak he's put my kids and I through.
And I have spoken with the pastor who has served as a spokesperson for the Fricke family, just saying that they have extreme sadness over the decision to leave Fricke behind bars for the rest of his life. In the courthouse, Sean Gallagher, today's TMJ4.
All right, thanks, Sean. After the sentencing was handed down, Milwaukee Police Chief Alfonso Morales spoke with reporters about how the department is coping with Officer Rittner's loss.
It's emotional. Matthew Rittner, he died running the mission of the Milwaukee Police Department. We all know that that's the possibility when we take this badge, when we wear this uniform.
You can feel that emotion. We'll have much more coverage on today's emotional sentencing throughout our newscast and on our website, tmj4.com.